Well, I didn't see that coming. Must have a lot of faith in their batting lineup. I reckon I would have thrown the ball to my bowlers to start with.
So here we go, the players make their way out to the seismic crowd. They've waited all day for this match and they're ready for some world-class batting and bowling. The pitch today, that looks good. A bit of grass on top, so they'll get their wish, I think. We're about to get underway and already the crowd is up and about. This is looking to be a great day of cricket. Straight to the fielder. Oh, that's a terrific shot. Left him a punch through the left side of the ball.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Usman edges it, but it finds the gap. It's like they were late on that shot there.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time. I mean, enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Pandya is finding it difficult to contain this pair at the moment. My advice would be go back to your stock delivery and then build from there. Runs out of there. Pakistan 10 for none.
Good over for the batters to start the innings.
Perfectly timed. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Nice shot, straight to gully. Cuts that off well in the infield. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square. It's one of the easiest catches you've seen.
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets cheaply.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Pandya from the south end. Doesn't beat the infield. Smacked away. They carry over the field for a maximum.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Perfectly timed.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Having been hit for consecutive boundaries, really interested to see how they can bounce back with the next ball. Pandya straight through them. Batter was late on that one.
Trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Got that away nicely. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Massive outside edge. End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Kicked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Just quick onto that in the infield. Finds the fielder with that shot. Gone, knocked them over, just too much pace there.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Thick edge over Pakistan, 28 for 3. Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Well, dealt with that beautifully. Saw the short one and
couldn't get it through the field. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Great shot. Good start. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Heaved over the top, and that'll be a maximum. Fantastic square drive.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
That's the over. Pakistan are 44 for 3. Bumrah from the north end. Beats the field with a great shot.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played. 4 runs all the way.
Yadav, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Smacks that away through the gap. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though.
overstepping just a little too eager in that delivery.
Didn't keep the foot behind the line. It could be costly with a free hit for the batter now. Edged it. A direct hit and this could be gone. Could that be out? Looks like it. Oh, great run out.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Can't get that outside the ring field. End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. Pakistan 52 for 4.
The captain now has 3 more fielders to work with outside the circle.
Chakravarti, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the south end. Nice shot, straight to gully. Thick edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Gorgeous cover drop, short heading to the boundary.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Out. That's a special catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Got to their 50 without a lot of trouble. Unfortunately for them, the 100 wasn't to be as they head back to the dressing room.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Really good over. Takes a wicket and keeps it tight. Somehow they've got to find some boundaries.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Pulled away, but straight to square leg. been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end. Chuck Ravati from the south end. Out. Good catch close to the ground. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
They have the wicket they wanted. A huge blow. Ashraf gone for not many.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. And now, 2 wickets, 2 balls. There'll be a bit of tension in the batter's pavilion right now. End the game. See you later on your bye. 2 wickets on the trot.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now. You need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
On a hat-trick now. Don't worry, the nerves will be there for the bowler and the batter. Lovely cover drive straight to the extra cover field. Straight to the fielder.
Just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
Lots of pressure coming in the bat. They have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball though. Going with spin now. Just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Doesn't beat the infield. Get over the ball. Great shot. That's racing line.
For runs. They're so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. That was straight.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. The end of a very tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be that easy out there at the moment. Good pressure being exerted. It's been a great bowling display so far. It'd be very well deserved to pick up a 5th wicket today. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Over Pakistan, 75 for 8.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Yada from the north end. There could be a couple if they hustle. Yada, straight through them. Batter was late on that one.
Nine down now. The bowlers have nearly completed the job. The openers out in the field will be getting themselves ready for batting. It shouldn't be long before this innings ends.
The new batter always likes to field bat on ball as they bring a bit of nerve. Got that away nicely. 5 runs in that over. Pakistan are 80 for 9. Patel, the left-arm orthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the south end. Couldn't get it through the field. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Bowlers have leaked way too many easy runs in that innings. It's a big total to chase down. You're going to need some good batting partnerships. openers are going to be pretty confident coming out to bat. It's a small total to chase down, and this should be comfortable. The bowlers are going to have to need a bit of luck.
Afridi coming in.
Finds the edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Magical shot into the vacant fine-leg position. Do not think anyone's going to stop that.
Out on the side of bowling slightly further. Nothing put away.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Drilled that one. Fantastic run return. 2 out of 3 there. Great shot through the gap. End of the over. 12 runs coming from it. India 12 for none.
One goal and an excellent start to this power play.
The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Power and precision in that shot. Cuts that off well in the infield. top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Shots that over. Very expensive.
Well, couldn't have asked for a better start to the power play and the run chase. Exactly what they needed.
Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Glanced away nicely, but fine short finally. Yeah, they held that. Brilliant work in the deep. Great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air and have taken a good catch.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Perfectly timed. Afridi over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be four. Nicked it. Yeah, they've gone up here. There's no debate about that one. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Goes over the top of that shot.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well, and punched it to the boundary.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Finds the edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Edged it. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Top edge and just under the keeper. Maybe a little bit late reacting, but the ball runs away to the right.
It didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here.
Well, I think the bowlers would be a bit disappointed with how they've come out at the start, but they can definitely rein it in a bit still.
Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Square cut, finds point. No run. Drilled that one away. Edged. Pakistan goes up strong, but the batter doesn't feel like got anything on that. Super catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
The new batsman hitting out to the crease at number 5 for India.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Was quick onto that in the infield. 7 runs added there. India are 43 for 3.
The bowlers have been steady. Just some bad balls amongst the good deliveries, which sees their opposition ahead of the required run rate at the moment.
Shah has been going really well here. Comes back on from the north end. Onto that early, that could be 4.
This is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Doesn't beat the infield. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Straight to the fielder. Assertive punch down the ground. Fielders are in pursuit. Should be at least a few runs here. Gone. Straight for long on. And it's a pretty regulation catch in the end. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air. And they've taken a good catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion, a disappointing display in the end for someone with such skill. This goes down as a fail.
Ali coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
The medium pacer is coming into the attack.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Oh, well, don't even bother running.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Nice shot. Straight to gully. No. Terrible shot. Ali with a huge appeal. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Ali has finished off a tidy over there. Nothing to show for it, but will be well pleased nevertheless. Shah from the north end. Huge edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Brilliant shot there.
Caress that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Edged it. Shots in that over, a very expensive over.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Finds the fielder with that shot. Square cut, finds point, and a run. Beautiful catch. Oh, wow, brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
Well, the end of a productive innings. Didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
Is coming in at number 7.
End of the over. India a 69 for 5. The left arm unorthodox bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Shah coming back into the attack. Has done well so far. Couldn't get it through the field. End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. The new bowler is coming into the attack. Great shot. He stepped inside the line, flick of the wrist, and a run out to the boundary.
You can't fault that shot. It's nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Perfectly timed.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate?
They need 1 to win.
Gone. Fine catch.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
Afridi, the left-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the north end.